Mark my words, mark my words, mark my wounds, I'll recover someday. The moment, the silence, the distance, the commitment to these ties that bind. Feeling good about it? Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound too like tinny or. We're probably good. Gonna wait just one. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll start playing now. Hello. How's it going, y'all? Thank you so much for coming out. Yeah. How about Star Machine and Mountainfall? And Oops, All Star Machine. That was fun to do. Thought about getting some Captain Crunch hats for that one. We decided to not do that. It wasn't in the budget. So yeah, this first song that I'm gonna play is the first song that I ever wrote for this project. No, not ever. No, not at all. So this song's called Mark. Looking up again to see your blurry image in the distance. I can't recover anything, and closure won't come easy in this instance. Marks for the silence and marks for the time, marks for the pieces of you that I find, marks for the words that I will say. But mark my wounds, I'll recover. Fixing my gaze on something that only hurts my eyes to look at. And now I'm sifting through the days. My mind's the only person fighting back against me. Marks for the silence and marks for the time, marks for the pieces of you that I find, marks for the words that I will say. But mark my wounds, I'll recover. Mark my wounds, mark my wounds, mark my wounds, I'll recover someday. But mark my wounds, I'll recover. So that song was actually a loop that I wrote a while back, so it's kind of fun to play that after playing a bunch of loops. And this song's a song about writing songs. And I know how to play it. Am I just falling apart while I yearn for better days? Barely off to a start while I'm squinting through this haze to find relief in the structure of a workshopped poem and butcher it on stage while I hardly know 'em. And I know it's not my call, waiting for the pieces to fall. And what I tend to expect, and what I begin to reflect on, the moment, the silence, the distance, the commitment to these ties that bind. I didn't do this before, so how could I do well? But to be still and not ignore all the stories I could tell, to find peace in the push and pull of always riding, to not ignore my problems and to keep on fighting. And I know it's not my call, waiting for the pieces to fall. And what I tend to expect, and what I begin to reflect on, the moment, the silence, the distance, the commitment to these ties that bind, the commitment to these ties that bind. Oh. Yeah, trying to mix it up, kind of play the same songs in a different order. It's fun. So, yeah, it's great to be here. Covert Café. I write a lot of sad music. I kind of feel like that the last two, the first one was really sad. This song is also really sad. It's called Perpetuate.
Lost in a memory, in fear of what you could want from me. The junket piles for endless miles, the stain won't refrain from causing more pain. What could I still contain? My own existence. Was I only meant to love just for an instant? The earth that takes all my mistakes while I perpetuate the inability to wait on fate. And I won't pay this cost you implore. Maybe I can finally throw away whatever made me hesitate to stay.
So that song, as well as a few of my songs, are kind of about recovering from emotional abuse. That song's about taking what I can out of bad situations. This next song, I usually don't play this early in my sets because it's so sad. It's called In Separate Rooms, and if y'all have been through emotional abuse, reach out to your community, you know? Get therapy if you can. And if you can't get therapy, look for the signs. Reach out to your community.
You always took the high road, or you just led me to believe. But the air is getting thin for your thick skull, and you're practicing compassion with a knife aimed at my back. If you just listen, you'd know what you still lack. 'Cause you were petty at best, and I don't have the heart to tell you the rest. And we could make it to the dawn, but I know that we'll both still carry on, but in separate rooms. Separate rooms. Wake up with a headache. You don't consider all my fears. 'Cause if I'm only trauma dumping, you won't hear. And you can take it up with science and all your honest therapy. 'Cause truly can't make me feel anything. 'Cause you were petty at best, and I don't have the heart to tell you the rest. And we to the dawn, but I know that we'll both still carry on, but in separate rooms. In separate rooms. Separate rooms, and I know I told you I had no regrets, but you didn't know then that I was under duress. And I always told you that you were the best. You didn't know it back then that I was under duress. And I know I told you I had no regrets, but you didn't know then I was under duress. And I always told you that you were the best, but you didn't know then that I was under duress. It's really rad that y'all know that song so well, and also a little sad. But thank you. Yeah, I was gonna put a whole try to do a whole thing where anyway, that would have been difficult to do. Yes, exactly, with a bouncing ball of sadness. Yeah, with Shane Farnell. Give it up for Shane Farnell in the back. He's one of my favorite
people in the Portland music scene. Yeah, this song is also kind of about the same relationship for the most part. It's called My Take. Are we cool? Are we okay? Is this the one mistake that would make you walk away? Shallow gasping, barely grasping. 2 points so close but never connected. Opinions in opposition, feeling neglected. Weighing my options, seeking what's intended. And the danger that I could once detect tears away any semblance of self-respect. And now what I seek to protect is a feeling of safety that loneliness can't reflect. Attach a horseshoe to my door frame so I can rest. But is it for luck or is it just a test of my resilience in the moment and what it takes? But solace can I reach out to in this place? 'Cause I can't last the weight of all of these scars. A burden hasn't taken me far to cut me loose, free from your choking noose. When I speak, I only seem to sacrifice anything to make you feel nice. I always lose, no matter what I choose, but I'll still give you my take. I'm just as surprised as you are. I don't know what song's happening next. I do now, but normally I don't. So this song, when I started going to open mics around here, I started writing prompts, and I was like, these are fun. And then I wrote 20 songs, and now I'm like, oh, that's crazy. But I had this guitar part for a long time. I didn't want to throw it away. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to screw it. Let's just do it. And this is one of my favorite songs I've ever written. It's about leaving the church. And if you know it, you can sing along. It's called You Never Know. Left in the remnant, will I remain the same? It's the past speaking for me, said that I can never change. To have faith in the outcome would wander from the truth. But to contemplate my mistake, that my fate's not absolute. Cause I walk this path alone.
Nothing is absolute, despite the world that you refute. You cannot pay an honest debt that you may as well forget. So take me at face value, I'll offer that for free. Always been a soft, gentle spirit, and that's not hyperbole. Confidence or ignorance, which one is to blame? But don't call me a coward just 'cause we're not the same. And I walk this path alone, preach to the choir about the ways I'll never go. For my talk I can't atone, and you desire old deceits I cannot sow. Nothing is absolute, despite the world that you refute. I cannot pay an honest debt that you may as well forget. Nothing is absolute, despite the world that you refute. I cannot pay an honest debt that you may as well forget. Shane? He said my name. So yeah, this song actually came shortly after that song, and kind of a similar-ish vibe. Like, this is kind of more so like deconstruction of the workplace, and thinking a lot about like work-life balance and where you're at. This song's called Struck. So carry this torch with you, but stomp it out. And never let the world see a hint of doubt. Just keep peddling those name brand talking points. While ignoring all the weight placed on these joints. The hustle matters more than the outcome. The accomplishment only counts if I get some. if lightning could strike me twice, I'm sure you'd see that I'm just as vulnerable as I claim to be. So keep ignoring all the ways that you've been hurt. Because keeping things professional hides the worst. You know that all your trauma makes me uncomfortable. Maybe the comfort of the world can keep us stable, and the hustle matters more than the outcome. The accomplishment only counts if I get some. And if lightning could strike me twice, I'm sure you'd see that I'm just as vulnerable as I claim to be. I always wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'll keep showing up when you happen to leave. Perspective puts me in a box, but to fight for control would be a paradox. Contemplate your time spent wandering, just to find things so simple, or as they seem. But to spare another glance could make me lose all my time. But I have to realize that this soul could be mine. 'Cause I always wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'll keep showing up when you happen to leave. Perspective puts me in a box, but to fight for control would be a paradox. Cool. Man, moving around the capo so much tonight, and I really thought it would mess things up. Thanks for being here, y'all. This is pretty cool. I haven't headlined a show around here. Well, I did a few weeks ago, but I haven't headlined a show this late yet.
That's pretty cool. 3 weeks in a row of playing shows every week, which feels cool. There's a tip jar up here, too. Thank you to everyone who has tip. It's pretty cool. Tell them about the tip jar. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, it's there, yeah. It's right here. It's next to Joe. Joe's great. He's looking a little blue tonight, but that's just the sweater, because it's blue. And then also I have stickers. And they've got a capybara on a forklift, which happens to be the forklift that I drive at work. It's true. There's no gate on it, and that's not OSHA compliant, but you know. Speaking of funny songs, because you know, we were talking about that. And you know, with Mother's Day around the corner, I thought I would sing this song about a time that an ex of mine told me we were in a cross-class relationship. And then we had a prompt at an open mic, and the prompt was steak. So I'm gonna try to do like a little audience participation thingy. When I say you can call, you guys say your mom. Because yeah, their mom had money. So yeah, this song's called Medium Unwell. And yeah, it's about being in a cross-class relationship. You can probably guess based off asking for tips and stuff what side of that I was on. I ordered a steak for dinner, something I never thought I could do. You're turning the page on the menu, 'cause you never believed in me too. If I'm the broken one, you're the lucky one. Can't you see that it's not who we lose, but what we choose? Because steak's on the menu tonight, and I agree I won't eat all week just to prove it's a worthy fight. But we're two sides of the economy, so good night and so long. I can't afford this, you can call. Even when I walk away, still think that everyone's effort earns them a stay. I ordered a stay vacation, something you never wanted to do. A personal confirmation that love was possible in solitude. And now I can relax, knowing that I'm the best person to have my back. Because steak's on the menu tonight, and I agree I won't eat all week just to prove it's a worthy fight. But we're two sides of the economy, so good night, so long. I can't afford this, you can call. Even when I walk away, still think that everyone's effort earns them a stay. Whoa. Still think
that everyone's effort earns them a stay.
So yeah, if you're vegetarian or vegan, this song is still for you. It turns out. I am. Oh, that's fun. We're gonna see how this goes. Yeah, oh yeah, that's drop D, all right. That sounds like a guitar. That's cool. So yeah, this next song is like probably one of two not sad songs that I have. Maybe there might be like three of them. Honestly, there could be a third one. I'm not telling. I will later. This song's about my partner. They're great. I've had a great time with them, getting to know them, hanging out with them, and singing songs and being silly around them. Yeah, this song's called Among Other Things, and it's kind of about like the first few weeks of getting to know each other and crazy antics and whatnot.
When I could only expect the worst, still you come around with the cherry starburst and the wrapper still hidden in my car. In some driver's side door, it's still just as red as my shirt. Sitting in my car with battered fingers, you hear that tone in my voice, how my heart rate lingers. It's true, I failed to not divulge all my not so subtle glances while taking big chances among other things. My breathing slowed down, and I don't feel taken for granted, despite the harm we've both been handed. 'Cause we've got time among other things. And I don't think I said I love you way too early. I don't care if we deserve it, 'cause baby I think we're worth it. 'Cause I love you.
did it. I made it out of Drop D alive. That was great. I was terrified for a moment there. Just like I will be when Caleb leaves tomorrow at 7 a.m. to go to Japan. You feel like he just came back. Everyone say, boo, Caleb. Love you so much, dude. So, yeah, I mean, just like Matt said earlier, I do think it's important that you tell your friends that you love them. So, this song is about me and Caleb's 7-year friendship and living together and being in Portland and seeing the things that we've seen. Been some stuff, man. And yes, he doesn't only like cider now. This song's called New Heights. When you first met, you told me you didn't like beer and you prefer cider. Vulnerable conversation wasn't something we would fear. Jay will be right back. So discussion grew lighter. This philosophy would fill the atmosphere as well as laughter. And it doesn't matter what we're after. But I watched you glide while I was fighting to survive. It seemed you had it easy. Oh, but I've got your back. In spite of knowledge we both lack. The future's uncertain, but our history still stands. I love you, man, and we don't need a plan. I still remember the day when she took all of your things and threw them across a porch that once marked community. You had a notion she took all that you could love, but you've got more to give, more to live for. But I watched you glide while I was fighting to survive. I always thought you had it easy. Oh, but I've got your back. In spite of knowledge we both lack. The future's uncertain, but our history still stands. I love you, man, and we don't need a plan. I watched you glide. I watched you glide. I watched you glide. Oh, yeah. I love you, man. I have a plan, I think. So, plot twist. Do you guys want to hear some more songs? Okay. Is that cool? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I have a few more. So long as that's cool. Yeah. So this next song. Had to think about it. It is a little bit, yeah. Looking at my. Yeah, this next song's about projecting. It's called 1,727 millimeters because based off my height, I would be, about that. for a projector, because they measure them in millimeters, I guess. It seems like you don't want me around, but you're too scared to say it. And my friends have seen you all over town, and I know that you hate it. When my familiar pattern shows, and I just wanted you to know I'm not chasing after it. But I can't see you clearly, looking at the mirror, overthinking, and you believe everything you've heard, despite the fact I never said a word. And honest, when we stop talking, I'd expect that you're okay. These feelings we've been exploring, I'd rather avoid than ruminate, because it seems like I don't care anymore, and I'll never admit it. From my posture when I walk in the door to the way you see me sit, when your familiar feeling grows and you just wanted me to know my position's obvious. And I can't see you clearly, looking at the mirror, overthinking, and you believe everything you've heard, despite the fact I never said a word. And honest, when we stop talking, I'd expect that you're okay. These feelings we've been exploring, I'd rather avoid than ruminate. And honest, when I stop holding on, I'd expect to hit the ground. But you're too pissed as I reminisce, and you'll never hear this sound of love. Of love. All right, we're gonna be sad now. We're gonna stop dancing. You gotta stop that. I loved it, but keep doing it. But also, now we're gonna be sad. I'm gonna sing about. Yeah. That was awesome. I appreciate that. So this next song could be my second to last song. I have no idea what time it is. I know, yeah. It's confusing. I've never done this. This next song is about my grandpa who passed away when I was like maybe 16. It's been a long time. And you know, I had this vision of him where I was like, yeah, good Christian man. I'm not that anymore. So sometimes I wonder if he would still love me for the person I am right now. And so this song's called I Don't Know You Working Title. And that's the title. These hands taught music to my father. The same hands housed his 3 sons and daughter. Your voice quelled any argument. I still remember the panel line walls and the wood grain scent
had changed, at least I heard it said, from a war-torn family who thought that you were dead. I never knew you much at all, from stories others barely seem to recall. 'Cause in my youth I thought I knew all the truth, but I was used to contemplate. What did you say? And would you love me still today? I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. You moved from Kansas to the coastline and traded these flat farmlands for sunshine. You lived the good life of an engineer, and God might be the only one you'd fear. But you had changed, at least I heard it said, from a war-torn family who thought that you were dead. I never knew you much at all, from stories others barely seem to recall. 'Cause in my youth I thought I knew all the truth, but I was used to contemplate. What did you say? And would you love me still today? I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. 'Cause in my youth I thought I knew all the truth, but I was used to contemplate. What did you say? And would you love me still today? I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that. I don't know you.
Moved around the capos so much, and now they're all in standard. It's really weird. Yeah. That's the only other song. So yeah, I think I've got one more. We'll say. Yes. What time is it? Hey, that's great. Cool. So this song is actually another happy song. I might have lied a little bit. This one's a little happy, technically. This song is about things that happened in my life and kind of reflecting on them and like who I am now versus who I was before, when I was very subdued by the roles that I was assigned. This song's called Nostalgic Simplicity. Thank you everyone for playing tonight. Star Machine and Mountainfall, I love you guys so much. And thank you Covert Café and everybody for coming out.
It was finally my turn on a Saturday morning for quality time with my dad. A blue Ford Econoline rests in the driveway. It was old, but it's all that we had. Quick trip up the road to get 1 dozen bagels. coffee for him and my mom. The shop has since moved and the van is in pieces, but the memory will still live on. And if 12-year-old me could see me now, he'd tell me not to worry about when or how, to face each day with nostalgic simplicity. Despite these past comforts you can hardly see, tighten my grip on my old Fender jazz bass. These blisters would carry my worth, surrounded by 6 strings on either side of this place. It was the way I thought music would work. To stand on my own, I can't even broach the subject. What if I made a disgrace? Whatever the cost, I know I shouldn't really forget. Why these musicians still play? And if 12-year-old me could see me now, he'd tell me not to worry about when or how, to face each day with nostalgic simplicity. Despite these past comforts you can hardly see, I miss them all. I miss them all. I miss them all. 12-year-old me could see me now. Do you think that he'd be proud? Thank you guys so much for coming out. If you want a sticker, I'll be around for a little bit longer. I've got stickers, and they're fun. And thank you, Covert Café. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mountain Fall and Star Machine. Oops, All-Star Machine. Stay tuned, y'all. I'll be back on May 23rd. It's Star Day.